The plant tissues are of two types: permanent tissues and meristematic tissues. So I told permanent tissues already lose their capacity to divide, and meristematic tissues, they are the tissues where which help the growth of the plant, or they are the actively dividing tissues. Okay, so when you see the position of the meristematic tissues, okay, the meristematic tissues can be divided into different types like apical, intercalary and lateral meristem. Okay, so depends on the functions, okay, or position of various meristems. They are apical, intercalary and lateral meristem. Okay, so you can see the apical meristem at the top and intercalary meristem in between the permanent tissues at the base of the internodes, and lateral meristems in the lateral sides of the plant. Okay, so I told this much in the last class, isn't it? And permanent tissues are of two types: simple permanent tissues and complex permanent tissues. Simple permanent tissues, again, they are classified into parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma. This also we discussed in the last video. So now we are going to study about the complex permanent tissues, that are xylem and phloem. Do you remember what are complex permanent tissues? The tissues which are having more than one type of cells are called what? Complex permanent tissues. So what are simple permanent tissues? The tissues, what are tissues? Tissues are group of cells having same structure and function. Okay, and simple permanent tissues are those which are having only one type of cells. So parenchyma contains only one kind of cells. Okay, collenchyma contains one kind of cells likewise. And complex permanent tissues, on the other hand, they contain different types of cells. And the two types of complex permanent tissues found in plants are xylem and phloem, and they are also known as the conducting tissues. Why they are known as conducting tissues? What are the main functions they do? They help in the conduction of various materials. You know that in plants there is no blood or any body fluid is absent in them. So how the materials are getting transported? Through the conducting tissues. Okay, so xylem and phloem are the two types of conducting tissues in plants. Okay, so xylem are what? They are made up of four different types of cells, as they are complex permanent tissues, and the various cells found in them are xylem vessels, okay, xylem tracheids and xylem fibers. These are actually sclerenchymatous tissues only. Xylem fibers, they are sclerenchymatous. And you can see these are what? Tracheids. Okay, you can see their ends are pointed. Okay, pointed ends they are having. Understood? And these are vessels. They are cylinder like cells. Cylinder like cells, where what you can see the conduction of water takes place through this. Okay, and these are phloem. Okay, the next group of complex permanent tissues are what? Phloem. Okay, so what are the main function of phloem? They help in the conduction of food and hormones. Where food is produced in the plants? In the leaves. Okay, so from the leaves the food is conducted to different parts. Okay, not only in the from the leaves, sometimes plants store food in the roots, stem, isn't it? So from anywhere food is transported to the other plant parts of the plant through the phloem. Okay, and you can see that if you compare xylem and phloem, xylem consists of what are the different types of cells in xylem? Xylem parenchyma, xylem fibers, vessels and tracheids. Among all this, you can see that only one type of cells are living. They are xylem parenchyma. All the other cells like what? Xylem vessels, xylem tracheids, okay, and xylem fibers, these all are dead cells. Okay, they are all dead cells. and only one type of cell is living in xylem, that is xylem parenchyma. They are parenchyma cells associated with xylem. Is it clear? Then what is the main function of them? Their main function is conduction of water and minerals. Okay, water, in water the minerals will get dissolved, and in them, in the dissolved form, they will be getting conducted. Okay, and the transport of materials, that is water and minerals, will be always unidirectional. What do you mean by unidirectional? From downwards to the upward. Only water will get conducted in the in one direction. That's what it is known as unidirectional. Okay, so next is what phloem. What are the different cells in phloem? Why they are known as complex permanent tissues? Because they are made up of different types of cells, isn't it? What are the different cells found in phloem? They are sieve tubes. Okay, and you can see some cells, they are closely attached to the sieve tubes. Sieve tubes are also cylindrical type of cells which help in the conduction of food and hormones, and these are actually living cells, but there is no nucleus for them. And you can see some cells just associated with the companion cells. They are known as the companion cells. Okay, they are close to the sieve tubes, and they are closely attached to the sieve tubes, and they are known as companion cells, and their main function is to help the sieve tube to function. Okay, then see phloem fibers. Okay, phloem fibers and phloem parenchyma. So there are four different types of cells in phloem also. What are they? Sieve tubes. Okay, sieve tubes, companion cells, phloem fibers, and phloem parenchyma are parenchyma cells associated with them. Understood? Four type of cells. Among this, except phloem fibers, all other cells are living. Okay, so differences you understood now between xylem and phloem. Okay, they phloem contains most of the cells as living. Okay, on the other hand, xylem contains most of the cells as dead. Is it clear? Then the conduction of in phloem is multi-directional. Multi-directional means through any direction. Means sometimes fruits may store food, or roots may store food. So from there also food can be withdrawn to the needed parts of the plant. So they are multi-directional. Is it clear? So today what we learned? Complex permanent tissues. What are the two different types of complex permanent tissues? Why they are known as complex permanent tissues? Because they are made up of more than one type of cells. What are the main type of complex permanent tissues? Xylem and phloem. Okay, differences you understood now, and what are the cells in them you understood? Is it clear? So these are the what xylem and phloem. They are also known as conducting tissues.